Hi there, Virgo. How are you? It's me, Anissa from the Inner Stereo, and I'm back again doing your September 2018 readings. First of all, happy birthday to all of you. I really wish you all the best in life, love, luck, and career. I really hope that, starting from today onwards, that all doors of opportunities, abundance, love, happiness will open up to you guys. Try to loosen up a little bit and focus on you. I mean, like, you guys have had like a really pretty tough years with focusing on things that is just making you feel mentally entrapped, mentally imprisoned. And it's now, because it's your Virgo season, because it's your season, try to be selfish a little bit. Try to be like, fuck it, it's time for me to kind of like care about my own emotional well-being right now. What makes me happy? What gets me going? What makes me feel? Please try to get in touch with your hobbies once more. Okay? Loosen up a little bit. Virgo, I really wish that you guys find like a lot of happiness, because I truly wish it would come true, for real. Right, so after the Eight of Swords, you have the Three of Cups. Beautiful. Now you guys are feeling like more social than ever, and then you also have the Two of Cups. It's beautiful. So what's making you feel entrapped? If you guys are up in this energy with the Three of Cups and also the Two of Cups here, don't let all those thoughts, all your anxieties, everything that you're worrying about kind of like haunt you and prison you in a place that you don't want to be in. Everything will always turns out to be okay in the end. If it's not okay, then it's not the end. You should stop worrying much about it, okay? I love this energy of you with the Three of Cups and the Two of Cups. It means that you guys are out there wanting to socialize, wanting to connect with other people. When you guys are involving yourself with a really positive people, it kind of is a little bit infectious towards you, so that we would operate in a higher vibration as well, so that you can manifest more abundance coming into your life. Challenge. All the things I didn't say. What's challenging you? You have the Queen of Swords, and you also have the Nine of Swords. So you could be dealing, what's mentally, see, exactly. Whoever this person is who gives you like a lot of mental prison, let them go. Don't you see? This is your energy. This is what's challenging you. They are the main cause of you feeling this way. Whoever is making you feel all these thoughts, with giving you anxieties, midnight problems, and everything like that, let them go. They are the cause. They're the root of the problem. Nobody else is. Okay? The Queen of Swords, okay, let's be fair. The Queen of Swords doesn't happen to be the Queen of Swords because they were born to be someone who is emotionally high maintenance, someone who is detached, someone who wants you to serve them first before they even do anything to you. Someone who sits above the throne, up in the mountain. And if you were to come at them, they have their swords ready, meaning that you're going to be met with their debate, their mental thing, and then also their truth. The truth from your perspective is different from my perspective. Okay? So yeah. In the past, you were dealing with someone whose emotional intensity is no longer there, meaning that their emotional intensity towards you kind of like decreases in some ways. All the things I didn't say, breaking balls and stuff. You know what? I was just like humming that song ever since I meditate towards your reading. So probably it resonates a lot with you. I think it's the fight song. You probably want to listen to that. And then you also have the Justice card. Be careful about people who wants to instill justice inside of your life, because what is fair to you could mean different to me. What is hurtful for me could be not so hurtful for you. And be careful if you're dealing with someone who does have like a little bit of a petty tendencies, or someone who is spiteful or vengeful, because their emotional intensity is kind of like decreasing towards you, and they're trying to instill justice upon themselves. Okay? Your overall energy for your relationship in the past was the High Priestess in reverse, meaning that this person over you does have like a fixed assumption. You You have the Four of Pentacles in reverse. So I feel like in the past, you guys were giving in towards someone whose emotional intensity is not even there. And you have the Empress card in reverse here. You kind of knew you don't have the ability to make this relationship work again. You kind of knew, you kind of like lack confidence, but either way, you still kind of like give in, you know, you still open up your heart chakra. You were being stingy to them in the past before this, and then I feel like because you felt this connection towards them and you still do feel like a lot of affection towards them, you open up your heart chakra. This person already have their fixed assumption and perception when it comes to you, Virgo. They have already made their mind set, if that makes sense. The High Priestess in reverse could also talk about someone who is right now exploring their sexualities or their freedom a little bit more. Someone whose moral compass is lost in Bermuda Triangle, if you know what I'm saying. So it's like, you know. Yeah, they're kind of like quite detached around you. So let's see what's going on now. Come on, baby, won't you crush into me? Right, you're in the mood for love. You have the King of Cups in here. It's like Louis Armstrong said, I'm in the mood for love. Okay, what's this decision karma card here? Simply because you're near me. Okay, so I feel like you could be dealing with two options here. I mean, the past person whose emotional intensity was no longer there for you is kind of like in their final decision-making process when it comes to you. You have the Wheel of the Year here, so it's a very, very karmic thing. A relationship that you should take a lessons out of. It wasn't meant to be for you guys to spend time with them. It was really meant to be. Okay, they also have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So they were kind of like waiting for things to change, waiting for their perception to change about you. But I feel like now they're kind of like in their final decision when it comes to you. And you guys here with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, it also talks about you guys are kind of like letting go of your unwavering devotions and loyalty that you have towards them. Virgos are fucking loyal to the T. Like, I don't understand if I get a comment on my comment section in whatever videos and they're saying like Virgo cheated on me. Like, how could, like, because I have two Virgos in my life. The first one is my best friend, the second one is my ex-husband, and they're loyal to the T. So if they're not loyal to you, it means that, you know, they're not in love with you yet. You're not their priority yet. Okay, because if you, and it's kind of like is a little bit tough for you to let go of unwavering devotions and loyalty towards them, because it's already like a habit for you. It's already like a comfort zone for you to love them, to be devoted towards them, to be loyal to them, if that makes sense. And it kind of is a little bit tough for you, but you felt like it's necessary because you are in the mood for love. Now you felt like when you let go of this person slowly by slowly, you became emotionally available again. This person who caused you like a lot of anxieties, who caused you like a lot of pain, midnight pain and everything like that, is actually what has been dragging you down for quite some time now. And the more you let them go, is the more you became this King of Cups, someone who is emotionally secure about themselves. You could be dealing with a lot of your shadow side when you're dealing with this Queen of Swords here. You know, it means that you're kind of like questioning your self-esteem, your self-worth, your self-capability, comparing yourself to other people, and it's not a good feeling. Let's face it, it's not a good feeling. So the more you let go of that unwavering devotions and loyalty, the more you kind of like erupt this King of Cups attitude within you, okay? You do have like a kind of like, if you have two people, the second person that you're dealing with, I feel like you're kind of like, although you're in a mood for love, although you kind of like want to socialize and you do feel the connection, but I feel like you still have the Two of Swords in here. So it's still a period of indecision because you're still kind of like closing off your heart chakra. And it's understandable because what you've been through in the past was quite heavy, so that you do have like a lot of trust issues when it comes to starting a new relationship again, or to trust a new person again. So it's understandable. This person is kind of like quite detached in some ways because you guys are on the same level. If you're dealing with two people, remember, the person B are kind of like you guys are on the same level because this person have trust issues and so do you. So just take it slow, it's fine. As long as you keep up this King of Cups energy, the Three of Cups and the Two of Cups energy, it's good. It's good one, okay? If you're dealing with one person, though, this person is very, very stuck in their ways. This person is already the King of Swords. The King of Swords, you know, the Queen of Swords, the King of Swords relates much, huh? The King of Swords is someone who is very, very lazy. Someone who would be fronting like how happy they are, how stable and independent they are, you know, with this yellow, goldenish type of thing. But that's kind of like is their way to close off their heart chakra. The King of Swords is also someone who wants to be served things their way on a fucking diamond platter or something. It's a very, very lazy one. The King of Swords always feel like they're in the right about something. It could be like an ENFP, you know, like the debater, like no matter how hard you try to debate them about something, no matter how hard you try to, you know, put sense into them, like they're just going to kind of like debate you because they feel like they're such a smart ass. Simply because you need me. I feel like if you're dealing with two people, you're going to get into a relationship by the end of September. Oh my God. By the end of September with the beautiful, you have the Six of Cups in here. By the end of September with the person who is like person B, who's a little bit detached right now and who you take things slow, who you still kind of like indecisive about. You're going to get that. You have the Hierophant card here and they have the Knight of Cups. So I feel like it's coming from them first. They would get into their feels about you. So from the King of Swords, they're kind of like the Knight of Cups. After studying you, after analyzing you, after putting you through a lot of tests and know how persistent you guys are, they finally trust you and they're going to make that final offer, you know, the Knight of Cups. But remember, the Knight of Cups is like here. So you need to kind of like meet them halfway too, right? So they're going to extend and you need to kind of like meet them halfway. Okay, and I feel like the person that, you know, just give you like a lot of anxieties is going to be feeling, you know, people hate losing a fan, especially when a fan is as loyal as a Virgo. People hate it. So this person is going to feel like quite abandoned and disappointed by you, in which you're going to be like, yeah, you kind of deserve it. You kind of like just kind of like keep watching in a distance, but I feel like your intuition is pulling you to have this relationship with this beautiful offer that is coming through because you have the Fool card in here and you also have the Six of Pentacles because everything is going to be like an equal give and take between you and the new person that you're dealing with. And it's an Ace of Wands. Remember, Ace of Wands, but I feel like you guys are not going to have any problem with that because I just know that when you guys are in a relationship, you guys are willing to work things out, right? And you need to understand that this is the Ace of Wands needs time to kind of like grow into a beautiful garden. It needs a lot of mental stimulation. It needs like a lot of emotional stimulation. And then it also needs like a lot of groundfulness, which I feel like you guys are excel at that, right? Because you will be very, very practical when it comes to your relationship. So it's a good one. Congratulations, Virgo. Okay, so if you're dealing with two people, it's actually looking good. If you're dealing with one person, however, if you're only dealing with one person, out of the disappointment that they felt in the now and in the future, because you guys are kind of like being so cold and distant towards them, and they kind of like sense it, and nobody likes losing a fan. And I feel like they finally realizes your worth, and they're going to make this final offer towards you, in which you're going to be kind of like quite bipolar because you want to take that giant leap of faith, but also at the same time, you kind of like want to wait and see what happens because you guys are a little bit skeptical when it comes to them and you guys already have developed like a trust issue. So it's like you guys are going to take that giant leap of faith, but you're not going to fully jump just like you did in the past, but you're going to be like quite careful for a little bit. Okay? So congratulations, Virgo. It's looking actually very beautiful. And I really hope that you guys enjoyed my reading. Thank you so much for listening. Happy birthday once again, and bye-bye.